In this video, we will show you how to create an affordable beer diet table that you can keep off campus. While the use of the table is generally meant for ages 21 and up, it would make an excellent gift. You could even substitute the beer with water. After following these instructions, you will be left with a 4 foot by 8 foot table that stands approximately 3 feet tall. The outside of the base will be composed of 2 short sides that will fit in between 2 long sides. Perpendicular to the long sides are 3 support beams that will keep the middle of the thicker 4 foot by 8 foot board steady. Warning: this project requires the use of a saw, which if used improperly can cause fatal injury. If you are uncomfortable with using any of the listed materials, find someone who is, or do not continue. Before proceeding, we highly encourage you to read all of the labels of the required materials. If you were to purchase the same material as us, the amount would come out to $81.79, which is a reasonable amount of money for a college student living off campus. During the dimensioning stage, it's a good idea to place the 4 foot by 8 foot board on a pre-existing table. Make a mark at 8 inches from the top of the board. Then make a mark at both ends of the board, 36 inches from the top. This will be the legs of the long board. From the sides of your previous mark, create another 8 inches in from both sides of the board. For a more definitive line, we will use the chalk line kit. Make a line for the base of the leg from the side of the board to your previously made mark. Now make a vertical mark from the end of that line to the first mark you made. After creating those dimensions on both sides, connect the lines of the long side's legs. Make sure that this horizontal line is 8 inches from the top. For the short side, make a mark 54 inches plus the thickness of your board from the left side. Next, make a mark 16 inches from the top of the board. Now make a mark 44 inches from the top of the board. This will be the line for your short side leg. Using the first mark of the short side, make another mark 44 inches from the top. Now create the base of the 2 legs, which will be 8 inches on both sides. Create vertical lines from the bottom of the legs to the mark 16 inches from the top. Then connect those vertical lines with a horizontal line. If using chalk, make sure to vacuum up the debris. Notice how the large side sits flush with the short side. This will result in less cuts. If you're having trouble visualizing how the board was constructed, here you can see how we get each part of the table. Repeat this process once more to receive 2 fully dimensioned boards. We highly recommend a saw that remains stabilized as you cut. Start by cutting from the bottom of the short side legs to create the support beam that we will cut later. Then cut both legs of the long side. Since the stabilizing feature extrudes from the left, we have to make some drop-in cuts. Make one more cut to remove the long side. Make 3 cuts that are vertical to the left and right legs of the short side. While making these final cuts, make sure that the wood is stable by having a partner stand on it. Make the final cut of the short side with a drop in on the only remaining dimension line. Back to the long side, remove the excess wood on both legs. Using the width of the short side, make a dimension line on the 8 foot support beam. Cut that piece and then use it to make another dimension line on the remaining support beam. And you guessed it, cut off the excess wood. After repeating these cuts with your second dimension board, You should have 2 short sides, 2 long sides, 4 support beams, and excess wood that you can use in future projects. Excess wood from the support beams works great as a sand tool. Make sure to sand all edges and corners and remove any debris. Clean each part before assembly. Make dimension lines centered at 28, 48, and 68 inches from left to right on your long sides. Combine a short side with the inside of a long, with 4 evenly spaced vertical nails. On the other end of the short side, add another long side with another 4 nails. Make sure that all the tops are flush. Slide and nail all 3 support beams into the dimension lines that you made on the long side. Use the wood glue on any conjoined pieces of wood. Line up the top board with all 4 corners, then hammer 6 nails into both long sides and 3 into both short sides. Starting at the corners, each nail should be spaced evenly. Use the paintbrush to stain every revealed face. Store your stained table inside and let it dry overnight. To protect the table from water damage, we will apply 2 coats of epoxy with 2 hours in between. Once the second coat dries, you are free to enjoy countless games of beer die. Make sure to keep your stress low and your die high. Thank you for watching, and remember to always drink responsibly.